Hello, Ms. Williams. I'm Brianna Jones, your social worker here at the Building Better Lives Agency. I specialize in supporting children and families when social and family circumstances are causing your child to struggle with education, health, and development. Can you say your full name for me and make sure that I'm pronouncing it correctly? How would you like to be addressed?
My name is Tracy Williams. You can call me Tracy.
Okay. From my understanding, the agency received a call from you regarding your child having school issues, correct?
Yes.
Okay, during our meeting today, I'd like to explore in detail with you what's going on in regards of your child, her school, and home life, and things that may have occurred leading up to this point. Once we both gain clarity, we can move on to the next step. But before we do that, let me explain to you that you can feel free to include your own suggestions, thoughts, comments, concerns, and ask questions when you're unsure or need clarity. Do you know that? Do know that we will work together throughout the process. As far as agency policies, whatever we discuss remains in this room. You know, however, there are a few exceptions. If you would like the agency to provide information to another person or agency, you will need to fill out a release form, um, which specifies which information you would like to have released. By law, we are required to report indications of abuse, neglect, or danger of the child, yourself, or harm to others. Immediate actions will take place to protect the ones who are involved. And if any reason you need to cancel a meeting, session, anything, please let us know a day in advance. Now, I would like to talk to about, what led you here today.
Well, I contacted this agency because my daughter, she's in school and I'm working, and I really feel I get calls at work concerning her. She's not turning in her homework. She's basically being like a class clown. The one of my teachers informed me that she's hanging with a group of students that are basically troublemakers. They like to pick on people, and I didn't raise my child that way. And I try to talk to her when I can, but because I'm working all the time, I work two jobs, it's hard for me to just sit and talk to her. I try to talk to her about what's going on, but she doesn't really want to talk to me. And I want us to have a better relationship, and I want her to get back where she used to be in school.
Okay. I understand you have a lot going on right now, and it's
Yeah.
probably affecting you tremendously. But when did you start noticing changes in her schoolwork?
Well, I started noticing it when she used to bring me her grades back home and used to put them on the refrigerator, but now she doesn't do any of that. And I ask her what's going on, she'll just say, "Nothing, mom." It's weird.
Okay. Have you spoken to any of her teachers?
Yes.
Okay. And what did they say?
They said that at the beginning of the school year she was doing good, but around maybe 2 months in, she got a new group of friends, and now she sits in the back with them. She laughs, she plays, she doesn't take anything serious.
Okay. What grade is your child in?
Well, she's in the seventh grade.
Okay. And as far as home life, anything been going on, you think that may be affecting her?
Yeah. Well, right now, her father is no longer in the picture, and recently about a year, 2 years ago, I got married, and she now has a stepfather.
Okay.
Her and her stepfather, she's not really, she doesn't, she accepts him in a way, but then again, she acts distantly towards him. He tries to build a relationship with her, but she always comes to me wanting to know about her dad, and I try to tell her that he's not in the picture.
Study habits?
She used to study, like, She used to get all A's. She went from getting A's to getting C's and D's, and that's not like her. But she used to study about 3 hours a day. Now she doesn't do any work.
Have you met any of her friends?
Not the group that she's been hanging with recently.
Okay. Behavioral issues, you know.
She talks back.
Okay.
I asked her to make sure she completes her chores. I come home, the chores are not done.
Mhm.
She is disobedient to her stepfather. She talks back to him and disrespects him.
What about behavioral issues in school?
In school, she goes along with this group of friends when they basically talk about other children, and she feels like she's grown when she's not grown. She feels like she can do what she want to do in school.
Okay. Any calls home from the principal, maybe?
Yeah, she actually they suspended her for a week, and she had got suspended off the bus. So I had to find somebody to take her to and from school while I was at work.
Okay. And I noticed that you seem very overwhelmed, stressed. What else is causing the stress for you?
Well, work. I'm working 2 jobs and just trying to make it at this point. Me and my husband, we're just trying to make it. We have a mortgage to pay. We have car insurance. We just have a lot going on, and it's just now that this situation happening with my daughter, it's just a whole lot right
Yes, I understand that it's, you know, taking a toll on you, and because you have so many factors playing along into this situation, I would like for us to tackle one situation at a time so we could move on effectively and put things into action so
now.
you know things can get better. Um, what is your biggest concern right now?
My biggest concern is my daughter just going into this stage where it's no return of her, no original Amber. She used to be a good child. I don't want her to end up, doing drugs, pregnant, and
Mm-hmm.
because that's not the lifestyle that I taught her. She knows better.
I understand. So basically, you know, you want her to get back on the right track, how she used to be doing her work, behaving properly, um, doing her chores, things like that.
Yes,
As far as awards in school, has she been on the honor roll before?
she has.
Okay, and I'm assuming that dwindled out when she started hanging out with the new crowd.
Yes.
Okay. Um, has she been receiving tutoring, anything of that nature? When you receive these reports of her failing in class.
Well, no, I didn't. I didn't think about that. No, she hasn't
Okay.
received a tutor.
Okay. Um, okay. And how about meetings with teachers? Any parent-teacher conferences that you've attended, or
No, I because of my work schedule.
okay?
But my husband, he attended one last week, and they was, he came back and told me what was going on.
Okay. And how did that go? How did she feel?
Well, when she found out that he would be attending, she wasn't for it. She basically was like, "You're not my father, and you can't tell me what to do." And it kind of shocked me because she never disrespected him like that.
Okay. Any conversations between you and the stepfather regarding the child?
Yeah, he told me that he would like for me to be more involved because she's at the stage where she's vulnerable to anything, and I understand what he's saying. But I do need to be more active and open with her.
Okay. And as far as the father not being present, do they have a relationship together?
They used to, but right now he's doing his own thing, and he he used to care. He used to call. He used to come around, but that stopped.
Okay. And has your child expressed to you how she felt regarding her father being in her life and then becoming an absent father?
She really doesn't express that to me. I try to talk to her about it, but she doesn't. Only one time she really said something that was around her birthday weekend. She was looking forward to him coming because he promised that she would come. He would come, but
Okay, so basically, he said he would come, didn't come, and that made her feel like he didn't care about seeing her. And school hours. What's her school hours?
school starts at 7 and they get out at 2.
Okay. Do you know what time she actually comes home? Any staying out late with her friends, hanging out outside of school?
Well, she used to come home at 2:30, but sometimes she'll text me and be like, "Mom, I'm with maybe one of her friends," and she'll come home around 6 or 7 o'clock.
Okay, and what's her daily routine when she gets home?
She usually eats a snack. She takes a nap, and then she'll get started on her homework.
Okay. And are there any signs of that now, or she doesn't do that at all?
Right now, she just goes in her room, locks herself in, blasts her music. I don't know if she's doing her homework or not.
Okay. All right. And what's your work schedule?
My work schedule is I work from 6 in the morning till 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay. And does the stepfather work, or
Yes,
is he
he
home?
He works third shift.
Okay. So he's present in the home when she arrives from school?
Yes.
Okay. All right, that's fine. Okay, any verbal communication between them?
No verbal. She used to have like a steady relationship with him,
Okay.
but lately, I guess they just been clashing. He tries to communicate with her, but she just disrespects him, and he tries to, he argued with her, but I told him that he needs to stop because that's not going to solve anything.
I understand. Okay, so we accomplished a lot today, and we're going to reschedule another session for next week. I would like to meet with your child, the stepfather, so we can hear their point of view and put the work into action so the process can move on. We'll continue the process next week, okay?
Okay.
All right, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.